Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video where today we're going to be talking about some more Shantae for Smash stuff. Now, the other day I put up a poll on Twitter asking if you guys want to see anything about Shantae for Smash, or maybe some Shantae and the Seven Sirens, or maybe didn't want to see anything at all. But Shantae for Smash definitely took the lead there, kind of expected as well. However, for the people who really did want to see Seven Sirens, I'm also going to stick this in the video as well, and I'm going to try and cross them over every now and then, so bear with me if you get confused. Now, the way I'm going to approach this video specifically is differently to how I've approached Shantae videos in the past. You see, as we know, more DLC fighters are coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which means Shantae has a pretty good chance. And why do I say that? Well, the statements that Sakurai said in the last Nintendo Direct, or the Banjo presentation. Now, Sakurai clearly stated that he wants to bring even more game worlds to Smash. Now, we all know Shantae and Risky Boots are spirits, so the game world is already part of Smash, but I think what Sakurai was trying to say, or the translator was trying to say, was maybe bring characters from game worlds that don't have a playable character. That might have been what he said, but Sakurai also stated after that was he wants to satisfy the fans. Now, Shantae might not be your Waluigi or your Genos or anything like that, but Shantae is in there. She's definitely in the top 10 characters to be part of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as playable fighters. Now, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, but I can definitely say right now we are going to get an indie character playable. We have a Spirit, we have a assist trophy, now we have a Mii costume. It's time for a fighter. But why do I think it's going to be Shantae? Well, people always use the fact that she's a spirit, which really does hurt her chances, which is true. But in Sakurai's latest Famitsu column, we've learned that he's going to be picking the fighters for this Fighters Pass, or these DLC fighters. The Fighters Pass was all Nintendo. This is Sakurai. Sakurai is in control here overall. Even though Sakurai did have a little bit of say in the Fighters Pass, whether he can make a character work or not. Again, I do agree with people that Sakurai really does need to take a break, because it's gone on for way too long. He's been working on Smash for 6-7 years straight, and he's still getting younger every day. But anyway, back to the topic of Shantae. Well, for one thing, she has a new game releasing called Shantae and the Seven Sirens, which, if you didn't know, releases this year. It has not been announced that it's been delayed or anything, so I have strong feelings that it will actually be released this year. When? That's a big mystery. Anyway, like we've already said, Shantae is one of the top characters to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, I'm not saying like I just said hi Waluigi or Geno, but maybe, just maybe, she has the chance. In fact, I think spirits, even assist trophies, have a chance of being playable. Because in my opinion, all the characters that will satisfy the fans, or nearly all the characters, are either spirits or assist trophies. Now, Shantae's current spirit does say Shantae from the Shantae series, and that was the kind of excuse people were making to say she can't get into Smash Bros. But guys, Final Fantasy has a couple of spirits that's pretty much just Cloud. Now, we have Cloud with 2 costumes, and both of those costumes that Cloud currently has are spirits. Pretty much every single fighter has another spirit in the game, which, yes, they are different versions of those characters, they're still the same person. It's the same character in a different skin. They could easily make another spirit for Shantae saying, hey, here's Shantae's fighter spirits, the other 2 spirits are spirits that are here to support your character. That is all. People are saying it's weird for a character to equip themselves, which is why spirits can't be playable, but that just sounds stupid to me, because we can equip Cable with Capping Cable, who are exactly the same character, just in different costumes. It just sounds ridiculous to me, to be honest. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say spirits will be playable, because obviously I don't know what's going through Sakurai's Nintendo's mind. For all we know, tomorrow they could reveal that spirits do deconfirm. Or later today, for all we know. There's also another thing I want to talk about, and it's about this poll. Not the poll I put up the other day, but another Smash poll, and it looks something like this. Now, as you can see, it's put into 3 columns. Now, this is a very small sample source, but just bear with me and the person who made this, please. I'm just gonna read out all of these. So in Japan we have Lloyd, Sora, Dante, Monster Hunter, Bailiff, All Naja, yes please, Gundam, Raiden, Raiden, Sephiroth, and 2B. Now, I don't know. Yes, but to be honest, people, this actually isn't from every Smash fan ever. This is just a couple of people who participated in this poll. Obviously, this probably wouldn't affect too much, but I really hope it does, because, yeah. And now, over in the United States, we have Sora, Crash, my girl Shantae, that we're going to be talking about, Gino, Steve, Doomslayer, Master Chief, Waluigi, 2B, and Bandana D. Well, Shantae's in this, so we're going to stop on this one for a bit. So, Shantae is placed third in the United States, which, to me, is kind of surprising. I thought she would be in Japan, but like we just said, not everyone has participated in this poll. So for all we know, Shantae could be at the top of all of them. I mean, obviously not, but hey, a man can dream, right? Sakurai and Nintendo are clearly gonna listen to their fans, since Sakurai did make that statement in the last Nintendo Direct. Now, it's debatable whether the rest of the DLC will be third party or first party, or maybe a mixture of both. I think it will be a mixture of both. And you can easily tell that this second column right here is inaccurate, because Waluigi is in 8th place, and we all know Waluigi is the top of the tops right now. He's probably the most wanted character in Smash. Not for me. I'm not a huge Waluigi fan. I don't find the character interesting whatsoever, but I'll be happy if he gets in for the people who wanted him in, I guess. And now over in Europe, our characters are Sora again placing in first, Steve from Minecraft, Crash, Rayman, Doomslayer, Gino, Heavy. I think that's a Team Fortress 2 thing. Then we have Agumon from Digimon, I assume, Dante, and Jabanya. Like I said, we're not going to highlight any of the other characters because we only want to talk about Shantae. Now, Shantae is placed third in the United States. Nowhere else is she even there. Hey, both my girls, All Naja and Shantae, got on there, so hey, I ain't complaining. Now, I have been looking through the trend of hashtag Shantae for Smash over on Twitter, and there's a lot of people supporting her inclusion. Some people just like to be toxic and try and ruin the dreams. But hey, just ignore them, that's all I can say. For anyone who wants Shantae and Smash who's watching this, just ignore them. If you don't, block them, get rid of them, if they're really annoying you. Now on the topic of Shantae and the Seven Sirens, like we just said, it's releasing at some point this year, which would be a great way to promote the game if Shantae were to be playable in Super Smash Bros. Now, it's called Shantae and the Seven Sirens. Now, if I remember correctly, there are other Half Genie allies in Shantae and the Seven Sirens. Now, I don't know if the Seven Sirens are the 7 Half Genies, but I might have to double check that. We also have a lack of female fighters. Now, I get it's called Super Smash Bros, and bros is obviously referring to boys, but still, there's female representation there, so why are we lacking it so much? Now, there are other female characters to choose from, but Shantae. Now, if we actually go back to this poll, the only character that's female that actually placed high was Shantae. Like, the only female that's actually placed high enough on this fan ballot thingamajig. Now, I put the words fan in quotations because it doesn't really affect what Smash Bros. Is gonna be in the future. At least, not exactly. And there is the fact that WayForward is still being silent whether Shantae is coming to Smash or not. They're not saying no. I'm surprised they haven't said no already. Just a couple of months ago, they mentioned some jokey 4 out of 5 tweet, which is being taken down. I don't know, man. The evidence is there, so Shantae could be coming to Smash, and obviously I'd be delighted if that happened. But alas, we're out of time for this video. There will probably be more Shantae in the future to talk about. if anything does pop up on Twitter or anything like that. So if you guys want to send me anything interesting, social media links will be down in the description below. I do share this channel with my sister. She makes all the Smash Ultimate montages. So yeah, I do all the talking because she doesn't really want to talk for some reason. I think she's shy. She is shy. She's very shy, but that's why I'm here. So pretend I'm her, kind of. You can't. Sorry. But anyway guys, if you guys like the video, please leave me a thumbs up, that'd be awesome, and please subscribe for more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate content coming in the future, including Shantae and the 7 Sirens. And if you want to get on my Twitch friend list, you can't, because I don't want you to anymore. The requests are wild.